Me and Patrick talked yesterday on the phone briefly. His mom called and she's sick. And so I said, no, go talk to your mother. Tell her, I don't know if you, but, well, she knows I love her, but tell her I love you can, if you want to, you can tell her I love her anyway. All right. She's sick. She's not feeling good. I'm like, yeah, I know. She lives in a carbon emission pest pool and she's constantly stressed because she ain't got J-Lo and Oprah Winfrey's money, and neither does her son. And people are trying to kill and act like her son's father doesn't exist, and they're torturing her son because he's the spirit of King Solomon, and they're torturing her baby daddy because he's the spirit of King David, because everybody wants to be a star. Everybody wants to be a cat, right? And she has to feel it, like Law has said, and Amy knows it's true too. It's like making love to Jesus, what Law used to say and Steffi used to say. It's really hard. It's like carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's like he has to save everybody. And you just can't go from, when me and Law broke up, I had a prayer, a meditation dream trying to get her to stay with me because she gave me so much pleasure just being around her, and enjoyed her. Her mom could be a real survivalist pain in the ass, but her dad was a wonderful man. And her mom knew it. She knew she hit the jackpot, and she rubbed it in everybody else's face, My husband's so much more responsible, makes more money, better with his money. He's a chief master chief in the service, paid for his mom's house, my mom's house, and our house, and rubbed it in everybody else's face. How successful and how helpful Chief was. And Chief, I help people because I care about them, not to rub it in their face. What about Kay? You can agree to disagree, but she go do with it what she do with it, and I'm gonna do with it. I remember one time on Patrick's birthday, Trisha was in always dire straits because she married a dyslexic man that was one of the sweetest, caring, loving men you've ever met, and was treated like absolute shit because he was a dyslexic nigga that couldn't play professional football, right? And he was a sweetheart. He was so beautiful, man. And Kay adopted Steffi because of financial difficulties to make Trisha feel more inadequate, because she was always jealous of Trisha, because Trisha was the skinny girl that all the guys wanted to have sex with at the club. And Shelby, you get dressed up. I got a tax refund. I'm going to take you to the club and show you off. That's what he always used to say to Trisha. I'm going to take you to the club and show you off. And she'd light up and go get dressed up. Take me to the club. Like my mom. My dad's taking us to my brother's place, right? And Kay would do that. You either join the military or go to college or get out, like a lot of crazy ass parents do. Mean fucking parents, Go be successful or get out. But I have social anxiety disorder, Mom, and it's hard, and I'd rather just stay home with you. I'll get a job, but, I don't want failure to launch. I just feel more comfortable here with you guys than with other people that say, you're awkward, you're creepy, you're a pervert, And maybe eventually I'll find a girlfriend that understands me. But until that day, I'll hang myself in a sail after I kill my grandpa and my mom, because nobody understands me. The only one that understands me is a lawyer who wants my money. Now, Michael Gopin just happened. I know. We'll fight for the money, the justice you deserve, right? And so you sit there and you watch these people and this dysfunction, and it continues. It perpetuates, right? You'll sit there and watch James Vanderbeek trust physicians that murder my mom because she was no longer economically viable, to have me mad at my dad and hate my dad because David Rockefeller hated my dad because my dad hated David Rockefeller, and David Rockefeller hated my dad and hated me because I was going to take away his legacy because I'm the Messiah and he's a home invasion, manipulative murderer with money who pays porn stars to have sex with him because he's Donald Trump is his queef, right? And you're like, and don't forget Barack Obama. Be cool and be loving hip-hop Atlanta in the White House, right? Oh, yeah, you did it in the Lincoln bedroom. Doggy style, yeah, with Snoop Dogg playing. Ooh, how anti-George George Washington and Thomas Jefferson of you. What are you talking about? He got busy with Sally Hemings. That woman's butt was probably phenomenal. I ain't afraid of you, Master. She was fine. You seen the portraits of Sally Hemings? That was a gorgeous woman, right? It was just, he followed tradition. It was his first wife's half-sister. Yeah, so, which did not set well with his daughters. Yeah. I think it's just because she was younger than his first wife and probably a lot more physically attractive. Yes, she was gorgeous. His first wife was probably pretty, but, Sally Hemings was like, but out gorgeous. Like, damn, I just can't stop thinking about having sex with her. I don't know what to do. Have sex with her. That's a good idea, right? Wayfarer, you got just what I need, right? It's 21st century. You can sell lots of stuff. And your molecular structure in the future most likely will sell lots of stuff. So just die from cancer, Chadwick. You'll be a kid again. You'll be a star again. And you'll enjoy talking with Chris Hitchens. Nobody enjoys talking with Chris Hitchens unless they're a complete fucking psychopath maniac who can't comprehend the Lord's Prayer and doesn't want to live it because he wants to be famous, making other people feel inadequate because he thinks he's an intellectual. Wayfarer, you got just what I need, right? If you buy a shed and put a chair in it, a fabricated chair in it, with a fire pit and a lamp, it'll make you so happy while you're video gaming, you'll forget about anything substantial in life like living the truth of Jesus Christ and passing it on to children so no one has to compete to manipulate and fight over sex so they get the best sex in the best places. I'm going to the Masters. I'm going to the Masters too. Giant commercials breaking out, and all the people that make lots of money off commercials, their asses are going to be there. Even if they're a unicorn who got hurt and had to retire after 10 seasons. Oh, how Belladonna of you. All right. All you Elenas out there. Okay. Boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom. I dated Elena. Yeah, Luz Elena Fuentes. Yeah. We couldn't stay together because she was tribal and prejudiced about Negroes, and she found out that my son's mom was not Hispanic, which she thought. She was Negro. So she broke up with me. And Patrick was like, good riddance, you crazy bitch. It's me too. It's like, wow, that was a big surprise. I thought for sure, she thought my ex-wife was Latin. Everybody thought that. And then when Anthony, one of the cutest kids on the planet, came to stay with us, they thought it was a family friend. No, that's his cousin. What? Yeah, that's Patrick's cousin. That's Shelly's his aunt. That's his, okay. No, Steffi just got a different dad from the rest of them, but she's, yeah. There's a nigger in a whip out? Oh, yeah, her name's Patricia, and don't call her that unless you're a friend. If you're not a friend, you haven't earned the right to call her a nigger, okay? Do you understand? We tighten up around here in Houston. You better tighten up. Now make it mellow, right? Okay. You can't say the N-word unless you've earned it, right? Okay. You understand? You don't say that, like Anthony Gates with the student body president at Deer Valley High School. Hey, my nigga, you broke his widow's sternum with the it's like, but Parsons calls you nigga. That's because Parsons is my nigga. You earned that. You didn't earn that. Okay, you could go tell the principal that I punched you in the chest because you called me nigger. Oh, I can see why people hated us. At Deer Valley High School, yeah, I can see why John Savage hated me. Jeff Zigmond hated me. His wide receiver who couldn't get open to save his mama's life hated me. There's old Kevin Holloway. He can't get open to save his mama's life. You got to go back out for the football team. The only way we'll take state. Reggie McGill won state that day. St. Mary's High School or that year. Yeah. Oh, gosh, no. Parsons had played for Deer Valley. Kevin Holloway was already on the McDonald's All-Americans list, and so was Art, and Art was academically ineligible, and I wasn't. And I was faster than Art and Kevin, and I could jump higher. Zigmond would have had to throw it to me. The coach would be, throw it to Parsons. He would take Zigmond out and say, just throw a bubble screen to Parsons. And then Holloway, go deep, right? That's all we would have done. We would have destroyed everybody. And then I would have been put at shutdown corner. And then the other side of the team, you only got one side of the field. No. Yeah, so we all know that. Wayfarer, you got just what I need. But what happened? Well, I decided to be the Messiah instead and be the most inconspicuous, anonymous loser in the history of the world. So all you egomaniacs wouldn't think about reloading your Mickey 17 there. I want useless crap sold on TV to make me a millionaire, to have sex with the most narcissistic, selfish, distracted people in the history of the world, to deny us the Lord's Prayer another day because David Rockefeller has collected all the evidence on super quantum computing now, as opposed to turning it to comic books for genocidal propaganda. It's what you're still doing the same thing. Let's load this one up, see if you're intelligent enough to handle it. It's like me talking to Jesus in Sierra Vista. You ready for this? No. Jesus, well, Jennifer Lopez, Beyonce, and Oprah, you better be ready because this is happening. And truth is the only way to live a loving life. So, hello. I talked to Patrick yesterday. Okay.